Hi guys, and welcome back. In this video we're going to take a look on how to create an exploit for Elementor. Elementor is a page builder and is a plugin for WordPress. So before starting, let's see the structure of WordPress. This is a copy of the structure of WordPress. Since Elementor is a plugin, we can find it here in wp-content plugins, Elementor. Every plugin must have the following structure. The folder name must be the name of the plugin, and in this folder we have a file.php with the name of the plugin. As you can see, we have Elementor and elementor.php. The same thing with this plugin. So, the vulnerable page is placed in Elementor, core, app, modules, onboarding, module.php. And the vulnerable method is, let's see, this one, upload and install pro. This method allows us to upload a zip file and install the pro version of Elementor. This method expects a zip file with which contains a folder with Elementor-Pro as plugin. As you can see, it tries to activate Elementor-Pro, elementor-pro.php. So, how to exploit this method? First, we need to check who calls this method. This method is called by maybe handle Ajax, and this method is called by this add action. This method is part of WordPress API. For those who don't know, this admin underscore init is triggered whenever any user visits wp-admin. Okay, no matter if you're a standard user or admin user. So, I already have a guest account with no privileges, and we're going to exploit this vulnerability using this account. Okay, we need an account. So, what do we need? We need 4 things here. First, the call must be an Ajax call. How do we know? How does WordPress know if the call is Ajax? Let's see. We just need to call this this page, okay? admin-ajax.php. So, if we visit this, for WordPress, we're making an Ajax request, okay? Then we need a variable, a parameter, called action, and of course, the call must be a post request. So the parameter action must have this value. Let's see. This value. Okay. As you can see here, must have this value so we can call the vulnerable method. Then we need the nonce. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. A nonce is a random string, okay? I'm simplifying that. How do we find this string? Simply looking here in the source code. As you can see, we have our nonce, okay? This is the string. We are going to take a look. we're going to search, sorry. And for this, we will need to use the regular expressions. I'm not gonna explain how regular expression works. So if you want to take a look, you can do it by yourself. Okay. Then we need, let's see, where is here? Then the last thing that we need is the parameter called file to upload, which is the parameter that will allow us to upload the zip file, okay? So let's start. First, we import our libraries. This one is for regular expression. Okay, expression. So the first thing we want to do is to log in and find the nonce. So let's define the doLogin method. We need a base URL, which will be this one. We need a username. Okay. Then we need a session. And we need to set an initial cookie. Why? Let's see. Wait, let me delete all my cookies. You can see. As you can see here, WordPress creates a new cookie, set a new cookie called WordPress test cookie. This helps WordPress to tell if your browser can manage cookies. Okay, we need to set this. So let's create our cookie. This and this. This is the value. Okay. So let's see. The URL we're going to make the request to is wp-login .php. So login URL equals to this one. Okay, let me do this. Okay. So let's test. Okay. And this is our request. So let's define the body. of our request. Log will be our username. PWD will be our password. Then we have wp-submit. Okay. Okay, we have admin panel, which will be this. Okay. Admin panel and test cookie 1. Sorry, 1. Okay. We can close this. Now, we need, let's see, to make the request. So response session, but post, of course, to login URL. We define our body. We define our cookies. Okay. Now we have to define our regular expression in order to find this nonce. Okay. So, okay. Let's do it. Right. 5. And let's see. We have to search for this. Nope. This. Then we have this. Admin. As I said, I'm not gonna explain how regular expression works in this video. This. Okay. Then we do search. So if not search, print. Okay. Just for debugging, we will print out this one, the response. Otherwise, we return search.proof1. So we have our nonce print nonce equals to do login username password print nonce. Let's see if this works. So I already have this. Exploit. Okay, fine. We found our nonce. Now, now we need, let's see. to make the call, the Ajax call, okay? We need to make this call. Let's see how it works. This, okay. So we need to upload our file. File name, notes. Let's define our file. So file name. Before this, we create our file. So the PHP file will contain our payload. Since the other machine is a Windows machine, I have to use payload for Windows, for the reverse shell for Windows. So I'm gonna copy this and let's see how to do. So empty file. This file must be named elementor-pro.php. Remember this. Okay. My IP address is 102. I'm gonna use this port. Okay. Then we have to create a folder name Elementor-pro. And we have to create an archive. We can call the archive as we want. I'm gonna call it Elementor-pro. So this will be our payload. Now we define this. Elementor pro.zip. Upload file. File name and notes. Okay. First, but I forgot one important thing. We need to specify an header. Oh, maybe, wait, not an header, but show you. Okay. This information is what WordPress used to display information about the plugin on the admin control panel. So we want this to work, to be Elementor Pro. And also I want to do this. No? Why I'm doing this? Because once Elementor Pro is activated, every time we visit any page, the payload will be triggered, okay? So if it tries to connect to my IP address and I'm offline, this could lead to denial of service, and we don't want this, right? So we want to activate it manually. So can we recreate the zip file? Create archive. Okay. Here we go. Close this. Okay. So upload URL, define the upload URL, which will be our admin Ajax. I'm sorry, wp.admin/admin.ajax.php. This URL plus this. Okay. Define our data. We have our action, which will be the one we saw previously. This one. Okay. Then we have our nonce. Not there. I want to say that I'm not an expert in creating exploit or in using Python. So if you see me doing bad stuff, you can tell me. You can give me advice. And we have file. Where is this one? This is the other parameter, which is name read binary. Okay. We have response session post upload URL data file. Let's find another regular expression. This time we're going to search for this. We're going to search for this string. So we can copy this. Search response text. If not search, print upload fail. Remember that if the Elementor Pro is already installed, the upload will fail. Okay. Let's print the response.text else return true. No, wait, I can exit here. So once we have uploaded our file, we can activate our payload. So activate URL. We can do something like this. Activate. Session get activate URL. Load and successfully. Activating payload. So we activate our payload. If okay, it's not scrolling down. I don't know why. If file uploaded. Okay. We use netcat on this port. So let's see if it works. Okay, it failed maybe because I already have uploaded there. Let's see. Okay, I'm checking on my other virtual machine. Let's see if it's already installed. Wordpress, WP content, plugins. Okay, yeah, it's already installed. So let's remove that. Now it should work. Okay, it worked. What did I do? Okay, I forgot base URL. Sorry. So I could activate the payload manually, but I'm gonna to remove again the file, so we can try the exploit once again. Let's do it. Okay, and here we go. Now we're in. So I hope you liked the video, and see you next time. Bye.